What's good, guys? Oakland Rose, and I'm back with the part 3 of the Metal Gear series. We just finished the Virtuous mission, so I guess we're about to start Operation Snake Eater. We're going right into it. I'm going to mute my mic and turn off the camera. There's about to be a cutscene. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be, but there is going to be a cutscene. So please sit back and enjoy the cutscene. I will timestamp this that you guys can cutscene. I can relax just like I am. Yeah, I like to continue. That's why I'm loading up the data. And yeah, I'll be back.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
And we are back after 16 minutes. So, yeah, here we are. And, still can get these controls. Don't have a suppressor on this, but if I remember my control properly, and if I let go of squares to shoot, we don't wanna shoot. Until I figure out how to not shoot, I'm gonna click that. Oh, say it again. Not good with these controls, but I am picking up. Hopefully, we'll do some good with these controls eventually. This is a cutscene. Let me lower my monitor, guys. Going on in the background. You're probably not paying attention to what I got going on in the background, but it's a little well-lit little area, So I gotta do what I can do. Right there. Taking my boot. I'm gonna proceed up little area. Undo this.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Okay, I accidentally activated my camera too early, but we are back. Dark as shit. I know there's some speedrun strats. Gosh, shit. I don't have a gun. Matter of fact, it might be best for me to actually save it. I'm not confident that I'll be able to get through this while trying to keep my parameters intact. But let's just skip through. Save. Sure.
Okay.
And try follow our parameters. Mike. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get by them unless they go back there. Go back there, I should be good. 5% enough camo for me to get by without being. There's more guards coming my way. And that would have been bad. I don't know why can't make me do that. Like I said, oh, hey, for some reason, game glitches a lot where I just get stuck on random. Who's that? Ah, shit. Not me. I was over here. I'm kind of fucked. And if he sees me, I'm so fucked. Like an on-the-fly change. I am pretty sure 65 is not high enough to get by here. You gotta use this tree. And I hope he doesn't see. Not turn your head this way. Oh yeah, I'm screwed.
Did you see something?
Okay, I'm kind of in a fucked up spot here.
Who's that?
Oh, ooh, shit. Huh. We're in a peculiar situation here. I'm gonna have to whoop his ass.
Who's that?
And we failed. Okay. Let's get the fuck on out of Arrow, bitch. Run, Snake. Run, Snake. Run, Snake. Run, Snake. We failed part 1. We're gonna keep progressing. We're gonna just fight through it. Now we're in invasion. No. Oh man, I guess this strat only works when you don't get caught. And I don't want to kill anybody. So I'm kind of fucked here. This man is strafing left and right like he's playing Call of Duty. We are in it. You are a strafing young man right here. This tree is doing a good job. He is strafing. Holy shit, he's a strafer. How the fuck did I just do that? How the fuck did I just strafe left and right? We're having a very bad time on our hands. Holy shit, he didn't see me. Please, I will. Oh, I'll throw you $1 if you look the other way. Turn the other cheek. Ooh, I don't like you. Dollar claver wearing mother. They don't pay you per step, they pay you per hour.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
I just get through this.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Alright, very cunning gameplay we got going on here. I'm trying to my best approach to cross this bridge. Like I said, I don't have any speedrun strats. We're kind of doing this off of how I did it back in 60s. By 60s, I mean like the mid 2000s. More compelling gameplay that we don't have strats. We're going to see how someone else did. Especially on a harder difficulty, have more of a heightened sense. So far, I mean, strafing around a tree helped me. I guess they saw me when I tried to cross the bridge because it was on already like an alerted phase. I think if you just hop over the bridge and drop down, good. I'll try it again when the caution goes away. We're just gonna chill in this bush for the next couple of seconds. But 2 sentries here, I don't like my chances. I don't like my chances. Get it, we get the caution away. Should be good. Don't want him standing up by accident, because I remember that used to happen to me a lot as a kid. End up accidentally. Controls are not aged well. Didn't kill anyone though. We got spotted, but we did not kill anybody. I'm going to try to at least honor that part of what I want to do. I want to finish this game as little alerts as possible. And try not to kill a single person on it. Alright, let's try this.
HQ. This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Don't know if this is going to work, but this is probably the best way to get across this bridge. Is just shimmy all the way along it. I don't have that much time to do so. We're on 1 bar left, and I don't think I'm going to make it. I gotta get to that. Oh man, this is bad. Oh man, I gotta get past this son of a bitch. How do you drop? Holy shit! That was pure muscle memory. Okay, made it. And range art camera will be helpful. Be a damn shame if I, flipped off this area here. That is what I wanted to do originally, but because I was on a higher, I was on an alert phase. Motherfucker. He's a motherfucker. That's a. But you don't get paid by step. You get paid doing your route. Why are you coming down here? Who's gonna come over here? Okay. I need to find a new approach. Because obviously, this shit is ass. I don't know how far down he goes. I hope he doesn't walk. Okay, that's perfect. Because if we can knock his ass out. I'm over here thinking this is like Metal Gear Solid 5 controls. I try to grab him and then slam him, but apparently you can only slam before actually grabbing him. So, gotta keep that in mind. If I'm gonna grab someone, I gotta hold them up. But I don't have a gun. Currently don't have a gun. I hope there's no one here. Remember, hard mode might be some. 35 minutes in, we already got spotted once. Your first alert. Area might be abandoned. Oh, I got an AK-47. I probably not use it. There is a method with it. No, we're gonna shoot the AK. If I remember what's there, we're gonna pick up some supplies. I want to find. There's a cardboard box. I don't know if the cardboard box spawns after the next part. I could just knife that. Let me see if I can knife that frog. guess the cardboard box is not spawned in yet. I don't know what this is. Bug juice. Looking for the cardboard box. I don't think it's spawned in yet. Unless it's underground. At that point, I'm gonna see if I can just look under there. Just gonna crawl under here. See, I don't know. I think there's a cardboard box in this area though. Really important for later on in the game. You want to get the cardboard box. Actually, I think there's a specific cardboard box that I need to pick up. Oh, that's a goddamn... Gosh. Killing snakes count as killing some... Man, it's a living thing. Hell out of here. I don't see any cardboard boxes. I don't see anything that resembles a box. Maybe it just hasn't spawned in yet, but I'm pretty sure there's a box. I don't like how I know that's the box because it looks like a box. I mean, the other things I picked up was a box. Ooh, I'm pissed off because I was right here. It is right there. Right, well. Get to the next spot. Actually seems like a pretty good place to leave off. I'm gonna start with a cutscene in the next video. So yeah, we're gonna save it here. Get my bearings straight. We're gonna save it here. We're gonna resume on another video. You guys enjoy that little fuck up? We're just gonna save it on hard number 2 file. Actually, no. We're gonna just keep making a new file every time. Every time we say we'll make a new file.
Hey Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
This might be one of the only cutscenes I don't play is Random Facts by Paramedic. Okay, that's it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys seen how I recovered and did some strafing around the tree. Thanks.